Hello everyone and welcome to some MiSTer FPGA news. This week we will be talking about new arcade cores that are being released to the public, a Super NES Core update that enables 2 games to run, TapTo updates, and more. Also, check out my channel sponsor MiSTer Add-ons, a place where you can get all your MiSTer needs, things like full MiSTer setups, I/O boards, accessories, and more. Now let's get to the news. TapTo readers keep on getting better and better. There is a community project about a new type of card-style NFC reader with a spring-loaded eject mechanism. This project is possible thanks to Entirely Tom and Raspberry Leap. You can see the reader being demonstrated on the post by Wizzo. In the post, you can see the NFC cards being inserted, and when you're ready to switch games, a button is hit that ejects the NFC card. Ejecting also causes the cord to be exited. While it's easy to pull out the NFC card yourself, adding an eject mechanism increases the convenience and increases the polish. You can print everything you need for this project by checking out the printables page. Wizzo also posted 3D models of the PN532 USB-C module commonly used in TapTo projects, so you can use them in your own projects. They can be obtained from the TapTo GitHub page. If you want to keep tabs on the TapTo project, consider joining the Discord or checking out the wiki. If you're interested in reading some technical info from a core developer, you can check out the X post from Pierco. He's currently developing a core for Pandora's Palace, which is an early arcade game by Konami. For those of you who ordered a MiSTerPi and are looking for a case for it, RetroFrog will soon start selling cases to help you protect your new retro gaming machine. There will be different color variants. One is a light gray with purple buttons, which will give you a Super Nintendo theme. There is a darker slate gray with both orange and blue buttons for a core graphics console theme, and there will probably be a black variant with maybe gold or gray buttons for a Mega Drive console theme. These cases will go on sale this month on Saturday, September 28th, and they will cost $30. SRG320 has updated the Super NES Core. These are the changes. BS RAM size was increased to 256 kilobytes, and there are fixes in the SMP and SCPU. So what do these changes mean? Well, on Reddit, user Black Reaver says that Super Mario Bros. Maker now boots in the core, and Rendering Rager is now fully playable. Hotego has modified the JT Trojan core to be a multi-game core. This change was made to accommodate Capcom's Avengers arcade game. This is not based on the Marvel Universe characters. Instead, you get a top-down beat-em-up from 1986. This core was released directly to the public, so you do not need a Patreon account to obtain it. Not too long ago, Hotego had released a core for the arcade game Circus Charlie. It was a beta release, so at the time, it was only available for Patreon subscribers. Now that is no longer the case, because Hotego has now released this core to the public, so update your MiSTer now to obtain it. Retro Remake, the company that released the MiSTerPi DE10 Nano alternative, has been working on other MiSTer products. Previously, it was said that budget consoles are in the works that can accept either Super NES or Sega Genesis cartridges. We also know that there was a mainstream console in development, and some new information for that console has been revealed. For the mainstream console, in addition to playing MiSTer FPGA cores, this console will have a PlayStation 1 theme and also include PlayStation 1 memory card slots and controller ports. It is not mentioned if real PlayStation discs will be supported, and as far as I know, any questions asked about if it will support real discs have gone unanswered. Keep in mind that the MiSTer FPGA project does not support running games from real media. In order to support CD-ROMs and cartridges, there needs to be a lot of work done to the MiSTer FPGA software and cores. Also, depending on how many GPIO pins are needed and what features are being used, a new FPGA board design might be needed to support cartridges on the budget console. They could go the route of dumping the game first, which will be much easier to implement, but that will make me lose interest in the console. Another nice bit of info given for the PlayStation themed console is that the logo will also be an NFC reader, so it looks like we will have integrated TapTo support. This will allow us to use NFC tags to launch games. So that's it for this episode. Please also try to support Sorge, the maintainer of the MiSTer project, and other MiSTer developers and contributors on support platforms such as Patreon and Ko-fi. Their hard work allows us to enjoy this amazing project. I also provide links to all my sources in the description. Make sure to also check out RetroRGB.com to see my MiSTer News videos in blog form and to get more retro-related content. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and this bell icon so you can get notified of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.